We're ready. You have a pen also? Oh, excellent. Here we are. And what is your name? Can you write your name on this? That would be nice. I don't remember. And so you want to say, would you like to answer the questions too? These are the important questions here. Right here. And number 4, I just asked, what is your secret ability? Yes. We're also have to change people's understanding. This is a powerful thing. You can open the door to why Prince Charles is in church. So, Odales. Okay, now Odales. Oh, good, we have that. I hope that you will be able to share, because I'm unfortunately anticipating too many people. Hello, welcome. I need to see you. Are you participating? Good, great. What is your name? Mary. Oh, I see. They live here. And this is their first quarantine. So then they were so this is for you to write up your name. If you don't mind me. Hello. My name is Steve. What is your name? Like this. Okay, so it's okay to call you Batita. What is your special and please, and can you please answer these questions? That would be very nice. Hello, people in the corner. Haha. This right here is Ariel. One between two, unfortunately, because they also have everything on this to give you. And both of these, do you have a pen? Okay, great. And those are the questions. No, this is for you. Okay. Haha, I like the sound. I'm looking for
any introduction. And we are behind schedule.
Okay, let's start then. I just need a little bit more paper because everybody, some people, you can start. I'm Steve. Right back. I'm ready to listen to the professor.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm going to make a brief introduction. Not too long because he has introduced already. Okay, I have some points here to introduce Steve, who already has introduced himself. We are going to have a 4-day workshop on instructional technology. Steve is going to explain a little bit about it later. Speaking of instructional technology, we have to say that Steve's experience is with broken cameras. He has either broken or passed along more than 15 cameras. So he has experience to share regarding the use of this new technology. Steve has about 600 videos on YouTube, one YouTube channel, and he actually introduced blended classes at Broward College in Florida. Are you familiar with blended learning? Well, when you mix face-to-face learning with online learning, that's called blended learning. Also, Steve has distributed over 20,000 CDs or DVDs between 2001 and 2012, and he has around 700 students on Facebook. So probably he has a lot to share with us on that. He is not only interested in sharing his experiences, but also in learning what human teachers can teach or share with teachers in the U.S. I think I kept a 2-minute slot there.
Excellent. Okay. So for the sound quality, I will stand over here. Okay. The concept is I only want to say something one time. I'm very lazy. That's why I love this. If a student comes in late, they have work to do. They can go, it's very secure. All lectures are recorded for you to evaluate. This is a certificate for applied instructional technology. Applied instructional technology. We need a definition of instructional technology. It will be easy if I just give you the one I'm working on, and if you can improve it, please. But basically we have two things: resources and the process. We have books, we have tools, we have things that we use. And then we have the process. Do we ask the students to sit quietly and take notes? Or do we ask first, what do you know? What do you want to know? How will we check? So that maybe there's a negotiation. This is a process. There are 5 steps according to the AECT. It's an association for educational communication using technology. They have an association like this. Okay. So I'm taking their definition to create this certificate. You are the first to take this certificate. I created this certificate because I am bored in my doctoral studies. I'm studying to become a doctor of education. But after 2 years, I'm ready now to share with you the absolute best that I've seen in my studies. I want to apply it. They want me to study it. I'm ready to apply it. And I want to give you, so you do not need 2 years to get what's in my head. I think you can get it in this session plus some study. We will need to interact. But that's the purpose of the certificate. The certificate is not given because you sit here for 20 hours. No. You must create a portfolio. It can be paper, even better. We will scan, make it digital, so anyone can see that you have the right information to put this to test, to put it into the world. There are 3 parts to the certificate. This presentation is for the first part, the tools. By the end of this training, you will be able to identify and use and evaluate these little tools. The main thing is use an evaluation. That's the focus of this certificate. Can you use a tool and can you say, well, I can use this, but I need a better tool. If you can say, we need a better tool, you are a certified applied instructional technologist. My schedule here begins with a survey of what you know. So I want to stop talking now and ask you to finish this list here. We're asking you what you want to learn today, so then I can help you see what we will learn today and what I will give you. If you have something else you want to learn, tell me, I can get it to you. Big library. Give 5 examples of technology. I want you to tell me what you think technology is. This is an exercise, but I know. All right. Number 3, I want you to choose some of these posters, and there will be others, and you will write about them. This, when you have a chance, sometimes we will stop, we will have a break, you can look at a poster. And number 4, I want to know what your specialty is. What do you do? How can we connect today so you can be doing something with these tools tomorrow? Okay, so, right. Oh, good, you got something. Okay, great. Okay, so we got. I guess you know some hard drives, they can be sitting here and it's amazing. Doesn't work today, you know. And, do you guys have Wi-Fi here?
Not here.
Okay. Okay. I want to hear from all of you, but eventually you can just tell me some more technology. Give me some more technology. Give me some more examples. Just tell me. I mean, we have this. What are some more tools? Technology tools. What can we use in the classroom? What can we use for education?
DVD.
The player. Very good.
We use here tape recorders.
Good.
Or a CD player.
I'm happy to hear all tools, but remember, what we're going to develop here is the next workshop. This workshop is just what I pulled together myself. I'm looking for collaborators to make a better workshop for what is the digital divide? Anybody?
Well, the digital device is actually the gap between the countries that have better technology compared to the countries that don't have, let's say, so much advanced technology. For
Yeah.
instance, Cuba and the US.
Okay. Okay. In general, that's what I used to believe also. I agree.
Also, I wanted to add to the tools you were mentioning, interactive boards and stylus.
Oh yeah, stylus, that's a good one.
We don't have those here. They are very
Very handy, very good. Okay. We could go on, make a long list. Good. There is a definition of technology, and I want us to have a good focus. What we will do with our time here. It will be a work. If you choose to participate, I thank you. You do not need to be part of helping the digital divide. If you don't want to, that's okay. If you do not want to help improve this book, that's okay. We can give you the information here and you can improve your classes using the tools. That's excellent. If you want to help, your name will be on here as a contributor. Okay? The idea is not to make money, but to have an impact. So my goal in making this is to keep the cost down and to distribute by email, by walk around YouTube, whatever. We're going to go into it. The easy way to talk about is to say Africa. But I also want to say, in my city, there is a digital divide. In my city, my students that I teach with, they have a computer in the house but no internet. They also have the idea that when they're on the computer, they should be playing games. So this is part of the digital divide. I need to change that. Do you want to give the snacks now? Oh, all right. Every 10 minutes, something has to change. Do you know about the attention fall away? When you walked in today, you were 100% paying attention to me. I can guarantee by 1 p.m., I think you will be thinking about lunch. I hope. And so maybe it's down to here. You're only half listening to me. It's like, when is he going to finish? I'm hungry. Okay, so we agree there is, you're human. I hope you agree that this will happen. Okay. What Mario is doing is he's stopping you here and bringing you back into the room by giving you some food. Okay? So this is called a reset. Now what I should do, because I actually missed the first one. You already gave them the food?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to be setting the computer so that you guys, when we hear the music next, we know it's time for the next break. Workshop. What is the point of this book? What did I say I want done with this book? What's that? I want to spread this book. Okay, at least one person gets the idea. This technology is in pages. This is an old technology, but I hope it will be more effective with your participation. We were talking about the digital divide. I was saying that in my city, where I teach in a school, there are students who need to get onto the internet. I mean, I think we all agree that the internet is one of the resources. And as an instructional technologist, I want to use this resource. So there is a process for doing that. I have my method, but you guys might have a better method for when this book goes to parts of your country, perhaps, when it goes to Africa, or when it goes to my city. You might have a strategy that works better in my city than my strategy. So I need to hear about that. This is a list that says meetings. I'm going to be here until Friday morning. I am available to meet with you one-on-one or in small groups. And so I'm putting it here, but I want you to remember that it is my invitation. I want to speak with each of you quietly, if possible. Perhaps we can have a cafe, I don't know, right? I want to know something inside you that can help my students. I have been doing talks like this for 10 years, and I know that the best part is when I'm one-on-one. When I'm lecturing, 6 months later, nobody remembers what I said. But they remember that we had a coffee at El Sereno or whatever it was down the street, and we talked about how he would participate, and that's how I got this picture in this book. You know, and then they have a book that they remember. So, to me, that is the reason why I'm here, is to get your name on this list. So I put it here. It's for you to decide to approach me, and we decide. Another part of the resources, another tool. We're talking about tools here, right? Technology is something that was created after I was born. This was my blindness before I took this course. Pencil, paper. Okay, give me some others. Chalk. What was that? Okay, blackboard. The BB. How about books? Suddenly, our list of resources is bigger. Okay? And suddenly, maybe this area is stronger than you think. It's stronger than I thought. Maybe that divide is not so big, because in the United States, there are many students who have books and they never use them. It's as if they had no library before Benjamin Franklin. As a U.S. person, I'm very proud of Mr. Franklin. Can you tell me some of the things that Benjamin Franklin did for education? he created a newspaper. And he created something called an almanac. He created something called the Ben Franklin decision sheet. Do you know about this? You put a line in the paper? But tell me, what happens?
Yeah, it's something like, which event you have to do something or not. And then you go, doing
Yeah, you just write down. Right. He was the first person to, in my opinion, he's the first to tell people this is the thing to do. But the most important thing he did in the United States, he created the first library. So in my classes, it is as if Ben Franklin never existed, because my students don't know where the library is. So we talk about a digital divide. I'm sure most Cuban students know where there's a library. So it is for my students to learn from your students. And maybe the professors need to get out of the way. Perhaps that's one of the processes. Is there a way for my students to learn from your students? I have some ideas, but I want you guys to tell me how it's going to work. Okay, so basically the idea was that I was introducing tools. I wanted to go 3 different types of tools and then tell you something about posters as another kind of tool. And then we have some question and answer.